Hi, so I'm going to record a video showing showing some of the things that we went over the first day in case you weren't able to follow along or weren't able to be there, or if you just forgot something and you want to try to review it again. So I'm in the MyMU Marshall webpage. Everybody should have access to this. And the first thing we're going to do is go to Blackboard. My interface may look a little bit different for you as compared to you because I'm faculty, but everybody should have these quick links available. So we're going to click on Blackboard. My internet is unfortunately a little bit slow, so you just have to bear with me on that. Also, while it's trying to figure. Okay, so you go to, again, this may look differently for you than it is for me, but you want to find MIS 200-107. That is the course number and the section number for the class that we're in. And then we're going to go to Blackboard here. Again, this may look different for you than it does for me, but somewhere you should see something for course content. So the book that we'll be using is MIS, well, it's not MIS 200, but you'll see this little link here, that little symbol. Click on that. If a pop-up pops up, you'll need to enable pop-ups. And to do that, I'm in Chrome right now, Google Chrome. If you're not using Chrome, try to if you can. But to enable pop-ups, up in the browser bar, you'll see that little, looks like a lock. Click on that, and then go to Site Settings. And down a little bit, you'll see something for pop-ups and redirects. It's blocked by default. Click on that and hit Allow. And I don't think you need to do anything else in that. So try to reload it. Yes, okay. Now you're going to need to, this is going to take you to a Cengage website. You're going to need to create an account with Cengage because we'll be using this MindTap resources. Now I just sent an email a little bit ago for those who were in class and those who weren't in class. There's a few different options. Two of the options were MindTap with the full book. It was more expensive than just the MindTap. I talked to Cengage yesterday, and the less expensive one should suffice just fine. So you can go ahead and purchase the inexpensive one of MindTap. It's about $100 cheaper than the one with the full book. So, and then there's, until you get that, there's, you can do the 14-day free trial, no credit card required. So to go ahead and get access to the 14 free day trial, create the Cengage account, and then whenever you're able to, before your 14-day trial expires, please make that purchase for MindTap. Again, the less expensive option is fine. So what we did Thursday, and I would like to have ready for next Thursday, just as a recap, would be there's some introduction stuff, but what we want to do is download student data files. So we click on that link. Try that again. There we go. I'm gonna pause this. Oh, there we go. So once this comes up, you'll need to click on this link. And what we're going to be focusing on the first week, maybe first 2 weeks, is Word. And so go ahead and click on Data Files for Word. Okay, we are going to be doing the modules 1 through 3, so let's just focus on those data files first. And so we click on Download Now for that zip file. And you should see it pop up over in the lower bottom area. You can see the download. If you do not see the download, go to your File Explorer button down here. Click on that, and then you can look for downloads, and you'll see the download. It should be up here. It should be your first name if you have it modified by date. So I'm going to pause this while I'm waiting for this to download. There's my pause button. Okay, I'm back. So we have it downloaded. The zip file's downloaded. If you don't see this in the bottom area, open up your File Explorer, go to your downloads, and you'll see it as well. So I'm going to open it up through here. Open. So you'll see that it's a zip drive file. So you click on the file, and you should see this extract compressed file folder tools. If you don't see this option right here, if you don't see this ribbon area right here, you may need to play with this button. Expand the buttons up in the top right hand corner. It's like an up faced arrow, I guess. But that will expose the ribbon and hide it. So you need to have the file selected, the zip drive, and then we're going to hit extract all. And I want you to note where you're going to extract it to. It's going to stay in the downloads file for me. If you want it to be in a different spot, that's fine. But after this, we're going to be uploading it into OneDrive. So just be aware of wherever you have it extracted to. So I'm just going to leave it there and hit extract. And you'll see that my files have been extracted. So I'm going to click on that, open it up. I'm going to minimize this, get rid of that window, and I'm going to go back to the MyMU page. So we go to Office 365. What we're going to do, we're going to upload the files into OneDrive. OneDrive is Microsoft's version of the cloud. So once you get to your Outlook, which probably defaults to email like mine does, on the top left-hand corner, you'll see App Launcher. Has these little dots. Click on that, and you'll see OneDrive. Click on that. And you see that there's, I have other folders and files in here. Depending if you've used it before, yours may be blank or it may have stuff in it. The way to create a new file is go to New Folder. Actually, to create a new folder, I'm sorry, not file. Create a new folder. You can name it MIS 200 Fall 2019. You can see you already have a file named that, so I'm just going to put this on here for practice. But no, I'm going to put video tutorial just so it won't duplicate it. And hit create, and it should create. Hopefully yours just looks like this. Okay, you don't need the video tutorial. I just did it so I will have two folders with the exact same name. So once it's created, you can click on it and you can drag files directly into it. So I have my file explorer, the files that we unzipped from our zip drive a little bit ago. You can copy it or select it by holding your left mouse button and moving your cursor to select those three files, and holding your left mouse button and move the mouse so it drags into that file, that folder. And you can see it's uploading 22 items from these three folders. So after it uploads, you should see files in each individual folder. Mine is still uploading. Want to pause this while it's still uploading. Okay, some of these files have been uploaded, even though it still says it's uploading. So you click on a folder, and you'll see the files. You have some PNG files, docx files, and stuff. You'll be using those in class. And one of the reasons I wanted everybody to upload them in OneDrive is that you'll have access to them no matter what computer you're using. So whether you're using a lab computer or you're using your laptop, or you need to switch out every now and then, if you go from the library to the computer lab to the laptop, whatever. Sometimes you don't always use the same device. This is an easy way to make sure that you're able to access the same documents and be the same starting point and ending point no matter where you're at. So this is pretty much most of the important stuff of what we covered on day one. We kind of left off because I wasn't quite sure which way we should go with the Cengage stuff, but we got these downloaded files, and that's pretty much it. So if you have any questions on anything, let me know.